Namaste, yogis. I'm back again with another video, and this one is a little bit of a pick-me-up practice. You can take this class anytime you need a little boost, whether it's in the morning or a mid-afternoon pick-me-up. And this class is inspired a little bit by the fire element, which is all about twisting and getting into the sides of the body, right? So oftentimes when we twist and we go laterally and we get into this inner arm line, we can feel really energized because it widens the space between the intercostal muscles, giving us this capacity to kind of breathe deeper and take in more air. And then all of a sudden, our energy levels start to rise. And the fire, what we know about the fire element is fire is all about transformation and transmuting, right? So if we work with the energy of fire and the concept of fire, we are working to change how we feel, change what the experience is, change our energy. So I hope you enjoyed this practice. You can revisit it as many times as you need, and let's get started. Coming to a seated place, I'm going to stay right on my shins as I am. You can sit cross-legged if you like. If this doesn't work for you, you can sit on a block. And just take a moment to bring the hands to rest on the knees or the thighs in whatever way feel most natural for you. Palms can be up, palms can be down. You can have the hands resting in a mudra if that works for you. And we take a moment to just bring our full self to the practice. So letting the body arrive, letting the emotion body arrive, letting the mind arrive. And then start to bring a gentle awareness, so a little focus to the quality of your breath. So we'll start today by just observing the inhales and the exhales. Notice how they sound at the beginning of this practice. And using that as almost a little bit of a measure. How do I feel? How does my breath sound? And then we'll come back to that at the very end, right? And notice the change, the transformation that can exist, that can happen. And we'll start now to take a little more focus to this breath, taking an inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. As you exhale, it's through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhaling through the nose, drawing the navel back and letting the widening happen through the lungs and the ribs. Exhale, softening the lungs. The breath comes all the way back down to the base of the spine to soften the belly. Again, you inhale, you pull the belly gently up and back, widen, the top of the head reaches towards the sky. Exhale, let the belly soften. One more time, it's an inhale, so the breath is lifting you up as well as expanding you in all directions. Exhale fully. And then keep that smooth and even breath. It's called samavriti. Sama means even, so this smoothness of breath that we want to maintain, and always coming back to that smooth breath whenever you need to kind of come back to your center, to remember the steadiness, the connection. On your next inhale, bring your chin to your chest. As you exhale, blink the eyes open and lift the head up. Taking an inhale, reach your arms up. And then bring the left hand down to the side of your body and let's side bend over to the right, reaching the right arm overhead. Lift the chin away from the collarbone. Keep extending through the side of the body. So there's this really long line of energy from the pinky finger all the way down to the hip, right? Press the right hip down. Good, and then press into the left hand. Bring the right hand behind you. Bring your left hand to your right knee. And then as you inhale, it's a gentle arching of the spine like you're moving through a cow pose in between your shoulders. Very good. As you inhale, we come back to center, reach the arms back up. As you exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over. And again, it's that gentle pull on the side of the body. See if you can press the left hip down and extend through that left fingertip even more. You could look down, you could look out, you can look up. The collarbones are wide. Good, and then the left hand comes behind you and the right hand will come to the left knee. And then again, it's an arching sensation to rotate towards that space. right? So twisting is about making space, right? We move to the sides of the body. We widen the space in the side of the body so that we can turn towards that space. We can move into the space that we've created. Good. Come back to center. Take the arms up one more time. This time, cactus your arms. Give a little gentle squeeze here, like you want the elbows to come close to the ribs, right? Squeeze. Pull the belly back. And then inhale, reach up again, just warming the shoulders a bit. Exhale, pull, squeeze, create a tension here. One more time, inhale big. Exhale, squeeze. Very good. Take the fingertips and place them on the shoulders. Lift the elbows up, and we're going to just do a little inhale and exhale. So it's an inhale to the right. Exhale through the nose on the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hips are even. Ten more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach both arms up, extend, pull the belly in. Hold the breath. Take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, widen the collarbones, and then as you exhale, release and fold forward. Reaching the arms away from the body. Gently release the hands, let the body rise, roll the shoulders out. Very good. Slowly come into tabletop position. Spreading the fingers, moving the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Taking a few cat-cows here. I like to tuck my toes, right? So I'm activating my feet right away. Press the hands down firmly. It's an inhale to arch the back, widen the collarbones. As you exhale, pull the belly in, round the spine, push the hands down, and then lift the knees. Get a little abdominal activation, inner thighs active. Inhale, drop the knees, arch the back. Exhale, pull the belly in, lift the knees. Good, 3 more like that. Drop the knees as you inhale, arching the back, stretching the belly. Exhale, coil in, lift the knees, hover. Again, drop the knees, arch the back. Exhale, pull the belly in, round and coil. So the movement happens from the hip, right? You drop the knees, you tilt the tailbone back to arch the back. And then you tilt the tailbone under to coil the belly and lift the knees. Hold here. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. One more time, big inhale. As you exhale, move to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And you can pedal the feet. Take a few breaths. Move the hips side to side. Relax the head and neck. And then find a steady down dog. You want to press the ground away with the hands evenly. Let the heels relax towards the ground. But make sure you're tilting the tailbone, right? Downward dog is a pelvic tilt so that we feel the stretch in the back of the body. The inner arm lines should also be active and awake so you feel this energy on the insides of the arms from the thumbs all the way up into the shoulder crease. And then as you inhale, we'll bend the knees deeply. Exhale, push the thigh bones back. Just 2 more. Inhale, bend the knees deeply. Exhale, push back. One more time, bend the knees deeply like you're going to go to tabletop and then press the ground away. Very good. Now inhale, drop the heels to the left and then bend the knees like you're stretching the right side of the body. Yeah, a little rainbow there with the right side. Good. Come back through down dog. Drop the heels to the right. Bend the knees, little rainbow of the left side of the body. Good. Let's do 1 more each side. Heels to the left, bend the knees, rainbow the right side of the body. Come through center, heels to the right, bend the knees, rainbow the left side of the body. As you inhale, it's downward facing dog. And then as you exhale, push the thigh bones back. Good. Inhale, rock forward into plank pose. And let's lower all the way down to the belly. Tops of the feet down. thighs down. Take your hands off your mat, make little tents with your fingers, extend the toes back, and then as you inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, lower down. So we're using the fingertips, right? Inhale, lift your chest, widen the collarbones. Exhale, lower down. Press the feet down more, press the thighs more to lift the chest. And then exhale, lower down. Very good. Keep your hands on the ground, extend the right arm out. We'll roll over to the right side, a little stretch here, rolling over the right shoulder. You can relax the head. Left foot presses behind you. Then come back through center, extend the left arm out, right hand underneath you, and then roll over the left shoulder, opening up the chest. Very good. Come back to center. Hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes, push back, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet again, move the hips. And then again, always checking back in if there's already been a change in sensation of this down dog from the first one we just did a few moments ago. And then on your next inhale, look forward, bend your knees, walk, step, float, come towards the top of your mat, and then fold here for a moment. Let the body hang. Feeling the heaviness of the feet, feeling the feet supporting the weight of the body, right? So there's a pulling on the back of the body, but the feet are steady, pushing back against the ground to support the weight of the body. And then as you inhale, halfway lengthen your spine. You can keep the knees bent, hands to shins if you like. Exhale as you fold. Again, inhale, halfway lengthen the spine. You can use blocks here if you need. Exhale to fold. One more time, halfway lengthen. And then exhale, fold. Very good. As you inhale, bend your knees. Let's reach the arms all the way up. Coming to Tadasana, mountain pose. So the feet can be apart. The feet can come closer together. Whatever feels steady and supportive for you, right? Most important is feeling like you're being supported by the ground beneath you. So if that means widening the feet, I'm okay with that. Find your steady mountain pose. Tailbone is long, top of the head is reaching forward. And let's take 3 full breaths here. Inhale through the nose, drawing the belly back. Exhale through the nose, feeling the belly soften. Inhale, pull the navel back. And there's this lengthening up and widening. Exhale, the breath comes all the way back to the center. One more time, as you inhale, there's an expansion. Exhale, you contract back to center. Take your next inhale to reach your arms up. Grabbing your right wrist to lift the arms up, and then let's side bend, reach over to the left side. Good. As you inhale, come to center, switch sides, grab the left wrist, and let's reach over to the right side. Good. As you inhale, reach both arms up, pull the belly back, maybe look up, draw the navel back. Exhale, bend the knees if you need to fold forward, Uttanasana. Halfway lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana, and then plant the hands. Let's go to plank pose, and then lower to the belly. Tops of the feet down, fingertips down. 3 cobras, hovering the chest. Inhale, using the fingers and the legs. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, strong through the thighs. Exhale. 1 more time. Push down, lift, and then exhale. Very good. Tuck your toes, hands under the shoulders. Go through child's pose if you need to, or push the ground away, and we go to downward facing dog. It's just 1 breath here. Big inhale. Full exhale. Very good. As you inhale, look forward, bend your knees, walk, step, travel. We come back to the front of the mat. Lengthen the spine, and then we fold as you exhale. Press your feet down, reach the arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Back to steady and even mountain pose, Samastitihi. Let's go again. Inhale, reach the arms up, grab the right wrist, lift up, and then side bend. Reach. Come through center, grabbing the left wrist, pull up, and then extend. Making that space. Inhale through the center, lift, widen. Exhale as you fold. Halfway lengthen, go long with the spine. And then plant the hands. It's plank pose, strong, long line. and then lower smoothly to the belly. Fingertips on the ground, tops of the feet down. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to lift the chest. So we use the insides of the arms, right? Exhale to lower down. One more. Inhale, we lift, 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 extend. Exhale, lower down. Good. Tuck your toes. Hands under the shoulders. Pull the belly in. Plank. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to add on from here. As you inhale, reach your right leg up. 3-point dog, really extending, like the whole right side of the body is getting long. Look forward. Step your right foot all the way through in between your hands. If you need blocks, make sure you have them. You can place them underneath your hands. And then bring the left knee down. As you inhale, it's Anjaneyasana. We'll reach the arms up. And then grabbing the left wrist, like we've done in our Surya, we lift up and we'll side bend. So you feel a pull through the left side of the body, left hip flexor. You can keep extending, but try to press the right foot down more. So the right foot anchors you into the ground. Good. Come back to neutral. Take the right hand, reach it behind you, and take the left arm and reach it forward. Take a twist here. So we extend the energy through the fingertips. Maybe you look back at your right thumb, or you look forward, or you look towards your left thumb. Take another breath. Stay as you exhale. On your next inhale, reach the left hand forward, bring it down to the floor or a block, and then pick up the back heel. We're going to circle this right arm 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, so we open that space on the right side of the body. Exhale, back leg is strong. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. As you inhale, we're going to skandasana to the back of our mat. So bend the left knee, pull the right toes back. And then we'll skandasana back to the front of our mats. Bend and pull. One more. Skandasana. And then turn to the left. Plant your hands. Step to plank pose. Let's go to the belly. Fingertips on the ground. Press the feet down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the chest. Same. Exhale, lower. One more time. Press the fingers down, lift the chest, extend. Exhale, lower down. Very good. Plant the hands, tuck the toes, plank pose, downward facing dog. We're going to repeat the right side. I'll give you options here to stay the same, modify, or add on. We start by extending the right leg back, 3-point dog. Look forward. As you exhale, step the right foot through. You can keep the back knee down or not. As you inhale, reach your arms. It's high lunge or low lunge, Anjaneya. And then grab the left wrist. Pull up and side bend. So we've done all this already, right? We're pulling the left side of the body long. Come through center. The right hand reaches back, left arm reaches forward. It's a twist. Reach the energy through the arms. Make sure that right knee isn't collapsing, but instead you're energizing the inner thighs. Good. You're going to reach forward with the left hand and circle the right arm 3 times. Press through the back heel. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Maybe follow the hand with the eyes. Exhale. One more. Big inhale. Push through the back heel. Exhale. And on the next inhale, we make it a skandasana. Bending the left knee, pulling the right toes back. Hands can stay on the ground. Inhale through center. Skandasana. One more takes us back to the front of our mat. And then we turn around and we find that plank pose, lower to the belly. Fingertips on the ground. 3 cobra pulses. Inhale. Exhale, lower. So maybe each time you're getting a little more space. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes. Press to plank. Go to downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. On your next inhale, reach the left leg up behind you, 3-point dog. Look forward, step the left foot through, in between your hands. Bring your right knee down. Push the left foot down to reach your arms up, Anjaneyasana. As you inhale, grab the right wrist, Lift and lengthen the right side of the body, and then side bend. Make sure the left knee is not collapsing or wobbly, right? By pressing the front, the back, the inner and outer arches of the left foot down. Good. As you inhale, come through neutral. The left hand reaches back and the right arm reaches forward for the twist. Reach through the fingers. Pull the belly back. Fire up the inner thighs. Reach the right hand down, and then we'll circle the left hand, picking up the back knee. It's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more big breath. Exhale. Inhale to make it a skandasana, bending the right knee, pulling the left toes back. Inhale to skandasana. One more time, inhale, skandasana. Now turn to the right, find your plank pose, and then lower to the belly. Tops of the feet down, 3 cobras with the fingers, hips. Inhale, exhale, 1. So we're pumping the spine. One more, inhale, using the strength of the legs. Exhale. Hands under the shoulders, push the ground away, find your down dog. Settle the breath. Take the inhale to reach the left leg up. We're going to finish this cycle. As you exhale, step the left foot through. Right knee can come down or not, you choose, but the inhale reaches the arms up. High or low lunge, Anjaneya. Grabbing the right wrist, pull up, and then side bend. So the right side of the body extends all the way through the right hip flexor. Widen the collarbones. Come through the center. The left hand reaches back while the right arm reaches forward. Take your twist. Energy through the fingers. Front and back foot are really steady. Reach the right hand forward. Here's your 3 circles to open up the side body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again, you can follow that hand with the eyes. Exhale. Inhale to skandasana. Right knee bends, left toes pull back. Inhale to skandasana. One more, inhale. Exhale to skandasana. Inhale, go back to the front of your mat to plank. Lower to the belly as the exhale happens. Last time here, 3 cobra pulses. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to lower. One more, inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to lower. Bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes, push the ground away. Find downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. On your next inhale, rock to plank. And then as you exhale, bring the knees to the ground. You can start to walk your hands forward and keep the hands wide if you need to. And we're coming to the forehead, coming into a version of Anahatasana. If this is okay for you, you can bring the chin and chest down. So we're still getting into the insides of the arms, into the sides of the body. The hips are high, and we're just here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. The forehead down is plenty. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. As you inhale, walk the hands back. Push back to tabletop. And then sit back on the heels just for a moment. Take a pause. Relax the head and neck. Soften the shoulders. Move back to tabletop. Tuck the toes. Go to down dog. On your next inhale, let the right leg extend back, 3-point dog. Look forward. And we'll come to pigeon pose, right knee to the right wrist, right foot to the left wrist. Slide the left knee back. And you can stay upright for a moment, adjusting here. If you have a block, you could place it underneath your right hip if you need to even out the height of the hips. Or if you're comfortable, you can bring the forearms down. And you can untuck the back toes if you like. If this doesn't work for you, you can always flip onto your back and hold the knee, coming into a figure 4 on your back. But I want you to find sensation on the outside of the right hip, outer edge of the leg, right? So the side body also extends into this IT band area, and as well as the glutes. And we're coming across the body with that right shin, and then letting the weight come forward. 3 more breaths here. I like to keep my chest elevated so that my breath can travel smoothly, and I'm still very much present and engaged in the practice before I drop my breath and drop my energy. 1 more inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, walk your hands back, drop over onto your right hip, and then swing the left leg around. And we'll come into a figure 4 with the legs. Right foot presses into the left thigh, right? So it's like a Janu Shirshasana. I'm going to take my left hand across the side of my body like a seatbelt, and I'll reach my right arm up, and then I'll side bend, coming over towards the left toes. If you can grab the foot, that's fine, but for me, if I start to do that, I'll start to round. So I'd rather stay extended, right? And I'll give another addition here. So it's an inhale to reach, and then exhale, pull the right elbow back, turn the chest up. Again, inhale, reach, exhale, pull, turn the chest up. 1 more time, inhale, reach, exhale, pull, turn the chest up. Very good, take the right hand behind you, and then from here, we're gonna move the hips forward. So push into the right hand and lift the hips up, extend. You can reach the left arm up and over, and getting an extension here through the front of the body. Reaching and extending. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Very good. From here, I'm going to bring my left hand to the ground, and then I'm facing the back of my mat. I've got my right knee on the ground and my hands to the floor underneath my shoulders. I'm going to lift my left leg and then reach my right arm forward. I'm going to inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch down the center. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch down the center. 1 more time, long, long, long extension, and then exhale to crunch. Good, now inhale, extend, pause here, bend the left knee. I'll reach back with my right foot, grab my left foot. If you can grab the foot, that's great. You can grab the shin or the ankle, and then I'll kick my foot into my hand, widening my collarbones. Maybe I turn towards the right a bit, opening my chest. Push the foot into the hand to really create a connection there, lengthening the front of the body. 1 more breath. Stay for the exhale. Good, release the back foot. Both hands down, left toes down. Pick up the right knee, and we go to downward facing dog. Take a breath. And then as you inhale, reach the left leg up, look forward, and then make it a pigeon pose, left knee to the left wrist, left foot to the right wrist. Slide the right leg back. You can adjust the hips using a block if you need to underneath the left glute. And when you're ready, the forearms come down. You can always bring the forearms to blocks. You can always bring blocks under your head, but try to keep the energy still very present. So we've not changed yet the rhythm of the breath. 3 more inhales and exhales here. Trying to find sensation in the outside seam of the leg. So IT band and glutes on the left side. 1 more inhale. Exhale. And then on your next inhale, if you've got a block, move it out of the way. Sit back on your left hip. Swing the right leg around. Find that number 4 with your legs, that Janu Shirshasana shape. And then take the right hand across the body like a seatbelt. Activate the left foot, the right foot, reach the left arm up, and then side bend. So it's the pull through the left side of the body. Really anchor the right hip down, try to anchor the left hip down. Good, and take an inhale to reach towards the toes. Exhale, pull the left elbow back, turn the chest up. Inhale, reach, and then exhale, pull. So the eyes can turn and the head can turn as you reach. And then pull, open. Let's do one more here. Reach, reach, reach. And then pull. Very good. Bring the left hand down. And then you move the hips forward. Extend. Widen. Right arm goes overhead. So it's like we're pushing into the right foot to get all that space. Good. Turn back to the original front of your mat. Hands down. Underneath the shoulders. Left knee, left shin is down, and then pick up the right leg. Push the heel back towards the back edge of your mat. Put the weight in the right hand to reach the left arm forward. As you inhale, you'll extend. Exhale, crunch down the center. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Again, reaching long. Exhale, crunch. Good, now reach long, pause. Bend the right knee, reach back with the left hand. Maybe grab the inside or the outside. I like to grab the outside of the foot and then kick the foot into the hand. Press the right hand down more. Maybe turn towards the left shoulder. Kicking back to make more space. Anchor through the right hand. One more big breath. Stay as you exhale. Very good, release. Hands down, back toes tuck, and then lift. Go to downward facing dog. Final breath here in down dog. Full exhale. Good, gently rock to plank pose. And then slowly lower all the way down. Once you've come down to the ground, flip over onto your backs. Bring the soles of the feet on the floor. Walk the heels in close. So we're only going to do one little extension of the front of the body, a traditional bridge, and then I'll do a little variation. So the first one, the hands are at the side of the body. Try to soften the shoulders, and we'll use the tailbone movement that we did in cat-cow way back when. So as you inhale, you tuck the tailbone under to push the feet down and lift the hips up. And then you can shimmy the shoulders underneath if you like, interlace your fingers, press the feet down, and really feel like it's from the big toe, through the shin, through the inner thighs is the energy of this extension, right? So the back bend happens from the feet. Take another breath. Full exhale. As you inhale, release your hands. Slowly lower upper back, middle back, lower back. Pause for a moment. Adjust your feet. So you can do the same thing again if you like, but I'll offer you a variation that isn't Urdhva Dhanurasana, that isn't wheel pose. But instead, it's going to be the same thing, but we're going to add arms, right? So we're going to get really long through the sides of the body. So as you inhale, tuck the tailbone under, reach the hips up, and then move the arms back. Pause here, cactus your arms, squeeze, and then slowly lower the legs of the hips. And then bring the arms back to the side of your body. Same thing again. Inhale, tailbone under, reach the hips, reach the arms back, let them move back. Pause with the hips at the top. Cactus the arms, squeeze, and then slowly lower upper back, middle back, lower back. The arms come back to the sides of your body. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, tuck under, reach and extend. Push into the feet, and then hold as you cactus, pull, and then slowly lower. One more time. Inhale, push into the feet, tailbone under, reach and extend. Pause. Cactus, pull. Upper back lowers, middle back lowers, lower back comes down. Relax the arms, pause and feel. Let the feet go wide. Let the knees touch. And you can take the hands and gently rest them on the thighs, or you can keep them on the sides of your mat. And then bring the feet back to neutral and tuck the tailbone under, hands on the thighs, and gently push into the thighs with the hands while you tuck the tailbone under. So there's this lengthening of the low back. Very good. And then release. Hug the knees in. Give yourself a little squeeze. Rock gently from side to side. And keeping the right knee into the chest, we'll extend the left leg on the ground. Let the left leg get heavy, but keep it slightly active, right? So the heel is pressing into the ground. We pull the right knee in, give a squeeze here, massaging our ascending colon, and then we'll take the right leg over and across the body. Just a little gentle twist. You can cactus the right arm, or you can open up the right arm to the side if you have the space. You can look up towards the ceiling, or you can look over the right shoulder if it's not any pressure for your neck. One more breath here. Full exhale. Good, and then very gently coming back through center. Right knee in, left knee in, a little squeeze. Extend the right leg to the ground. Keep the left heel pulling in, the left knee hugging in. And then with the right leg active, we'll draw the left leg across the body, finding your twist, heavying the left leg across, so there's that pull on the outer edge of the body, and then you can reach the left arm over to the side. You can look over the left shoulder if you like. Take one more breath here. And as you're ready, let the knee start to come back into the center. So the left knee comes in, then the right knee comes in. And take a moment to just gently circle the knees in one direction, 5 or 6 circles. Back of the head pressing gently into the ground. And then reverse the direction of your circle. And then very slowly, with the feet coming to the ground, start to extend the legs. Release the arms, start to come towards Shavasana. Shavasana. Releasing the grip, releasing any tension from the very tips of the toes all the way to the top of the head, the body just gently melting towards the ground. And we'll do 3 breaths together before we completely release the breath. And what we'll do is we'll do who breaths. So exhale all your breath out, empty the lungs. And take your inhale for 1, filling up, 2, 3, 4, and then it's a who breath through the mouth. Softening. Again, inhale, 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 pull up, who breath. Last one, inhaling, taking in as much air as you can, drawing the belly back, filling the ribs, filling the lungs, expanding the whole body with air. Who breath. Releasing, emptying. And then allow the breath to just go to a natural and smooth rhythm on its own, where you don't need to think or control the breath. The breath just happens. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you can, completely letting the pieces of the practice settle on the body, on the mind, on the spirit. So we honor this Shavasana moment, the integration moment where we can really absorb and really benefit from the nectar, the sweetness of the practice. And when you do come out of your Shavasana, come out with ease, very gently, giving yourself time to gently press away from the ground and find the moment to sit again and observe that rhythm of breath, that quality of breath, to observe yourself as you are now and notice the difference in the physical, the emotional, the mental experience of the self from when we started the practice to where you are now. And we observe that transformation, that fire energy, that fire capacity to change, transmute, to literally alchemize our experience of self. And we sit for a moment in that change, in that newness, letting it settle, being as we are. Now on your next inhale, you can bring your hands to prayer at the center of your heart and take a bow towards your hands. Honoring your infinite capacity to transform and to alchemize over and over and over again. Calling in the element of fire whenever you need to feel energized and transformed. Thank you all for your community, effort, dedication, practice, and I'll see you soon.